Hey everyone, this is Jake Burns with Spy Flag once again. So I had a few questions come in as far as TD Ameritrade. Number one, people were saying, hey, I like TD Ameritrade, I like the concept. What's the link, the actual link? Here it is, tdameritrade.com, and that will take you directly to the homepage for the brokerage. Again, TD Ameritrade, nice thing about them, and just so you know, we're not getting paid a dime from them to do this. Nice thing about them is that they do offer free equity trades. So when you trade stocks with them, it's totally free. When you trade options with them, contract is typically 65 cents, but you can negotiate that down, once you get things going. But a few other questions that people had is, like, what do I need to actually get started? So once you're at the page, you click on Open an Account. And when you're here, the most important thing is you choose the individual brokerage. Now, you can do an IRA if that's where you're trying to put money in for long term, but most people watching this probably are going to want the individual brokerage. Okay, and that just means that you're going to open your account directly for yourself. Now, as you go through the process, obviously I can't fill this out with my social security number and everything else, and I already have an account. But a couple things you're going to need as you get ready to create your account. You're going to need your social security number or a foreign tax ID or passport or something. You're going to need your employer's name, address, and phone number. TD Ameritrade likes to have that on, I think, essentially to show that you're not a professional trader. And then they're going to ask you a few questions, and those questions relate to how you want to trade. So the biggest question that you're going to be asked is options trading. And what kind of options trading do you want to do? Do you want to do tier one, which is covered calls, write, sell covered calls, and cash secured puts? Tier two, standard cash, purchase calls and puts, write, sell covered calls, and cash secured puts. And you don't need to know what any of this means. I'm just telling you where you need to be. And then standard margin, which is creating spreads, requires margin privileges, purchase calls and puts, write, sell covered calls, and cash covered puts. And then there's another one for tier three. But we want the tier two standard margin. You want to get tier two standard margin on your account. And you need that for a few reasons, which I'll get into in future videos. They're also going to ask you, where do you want your cash held? I think it's perfectly fine if you just keep it with TD Ameritrade. You don't need to have an outside FDIC insured bank. If you have millions of dollars, maybe that's important. But, for our purposes, and if you have kind of a small account, say $10,000 or less, having the cash with TD Ameritrade is fine. And then, the other thing you're going to want to do is after you get this done, after you get TD Ameritrade set up, and again, I'll reiterate this part, you're going to want to get the app for your phone. So TD Ameritrade app, and you can choose, which app you want. Do you want to get the app for the Apple phone, an iPhone, or do you want to get it for a Droid phone? Really, that's kind of your choice, and you can download it. And the nice thing is you can actually trade from your phone. Now, you can get a lot more details from having this downloaded to your computer and following along and having kind of everything ready. And then maybe you're at work or doing something and need to execute a trade. I've done it plenty of times. You can execute the trade or even look at charting, really good charting on your phone. So hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully you get your account set up. If you have any questions whatsoever, please go ahead and leave the comments in the area below. I'll be happy to answer them. Once again, Jake Burns with Spy Flag, and look forward to seeing you next time, where you can learn the system of how I pull money out of the markets every single day using the SPY ticker. That's SPY, the S&P 500. Hey, see you next time. Thanks so much.